Hello everyone and welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now this video is an update on Eden Hazard, which I'm sure you're all thrilled to hear, and we are very excited to be talking about it today. It's what I've long waited to hear, and it's a must happen for me. He has to stay at the club, so I'm thrilled about the news that's come about. But before we get into the main contents of this video, we have a very important announcement to make. It was something that we're launching, so I'm super excited for you guys to see more content. And yeah, you know, I suppose the only way to go about it is to explain to you why we first started up this channel, and I know a lot of you had a lot of questions when we did have to start a new channel. So without you know, saying anything too harsh, you know, it was a bit of a crossover. We started this channel about 18 months ago, and that was due to, you know, as you all know, we were on the old Chelsea Fans channel, and that was due to the old company wanting to take it in a different direction. I sort of, myself, was offered a little bit of a pay rise, but I was only going to be doing weekends, the fan cams on weekends. And I know what it takes to run a channel like this, and I know how to run a good YouTube channel, and I want to bring you guys the best content. And for me, I didn't really want to be selfish and, you know, do something for personal gain when I knew that I'd worked on a channel for a couple of years with some really great people, and I wanted us all to be together. So I teamed up with Rory in the hope that we could start an amazing new channel, and we know it would be very difficult because, you know, starting something from scratch with, you know, no funding other than, you know, my savings and his, and, you know, trying to put something together for you guys was very, very difficult. And I know a lot of you wanted, you know, better audio and more content and, you know, better videos, and we really have tried to improve that for you along the way. So we've teamed up with Patreon, which I hope you're really excited about. The link is on the screen now and in the description below. Obviously, our job as presenters and YouTubers is to bring you the best content, so we hope you all enjoy it, and we will keep you up to date with all the latest Chelsea stuff. So again, if you would like to subscribe to our Patreon, please click in the link in the description below. We would love to see you over there. And I'm sorry, you know, we didn't tell you what was going on with the old channel before. But yeah, I just thought now was the right time to sort of inform you guys of why we started it up, because, you know, these YouTube channels do take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and by no means was it easy. I never had, you know, we never had anything handed to us. We did this all by ourselves, and I hope you can all appreciate, well, I'm really, really appreciative for you guys being very patient with us. And yeah, we're finally at that stage now where we can bring you a lot more videos. So let's get into today's video. It is about Eden Hazard. Now, he has reopened talks with Chelsea FC to renew his contract, which is amazing. I think last season he sort of halted negotiations between Real Madrid. I don't know if there were negotiations, but interest in Real Madrid, you know, because he thought maybe actually I would like to stay at Chelsea. The main thing about this is that he only has you know, less than 2 years around about that time left on his current deal. So the fact that he's willing to reopen, you know, talks about possibly signing a new contract, I think is amazing. I'll read you through what he said in a minute, but one thing is, you know, the press like to make out that it's a case of if he stays at Chelsea, he's not happy, and if he goes to Real Madrid, that he is happy. But he's come out and said, you know, that's not the case. If I stay at Chelsea, I'm happy. If I leave, I'm happy. But so for me, this is all surrounding the club and their urgency and how quickly it takes them to reopen these talks. And if I was Chelsea FC, you know, considering how he's performed, especially that worldie goal at Anfield last week, I'd get a move on with that, and I'd sincerely open the talks ASAP if they haven't done it already. So here's what Eden Hazard said himself. So after our win against Southampton, where he scored another wonderful goal in our 3-0 win, he said, "If they come to me, then I will talk. I could talk now." So we all know how quickly his mind could be changed. And of course, you know, he's not saying that he does want to stay. He's not saying that he does want to go, but he's saying he's willing to reopen talks with Chelsea to sign a new deal. So we need to make sure as a club that we make that happen. You know, and some things that he says, you know, it's very positive for us, but I do think that if we are on a timescale, if we're not quick enough, that he will leave. Hazard mentioned a few comments like this. So Hazard said, if Chelsea FC come to me, then I will talk. I could talk about it now, which is fantastic news for us. But he then went on to say, I don't want to say, yes, I'm signing a new contract, and then in the end, I don't end up signing, so I will see. Sometimes in my head, I wake up in the morning and think I want to go. Sometimes I think I want to stay. It's a hard decision. It is my future. I am 27 and I will turn 28 in January. That's why I spoke after the World Cup and I said, I think it's time to change because I played a great World Cup. I am really in the game. I am playing good football. Real Madrid is the best football club in the world, I don't want to lie. It's my dream since I was a kid. I was dreaming about this club. We will see. I don't want to talk about this every day. I don't have time, but we will talk about my future soon. I think so. So there are a lot of positives and negatives in there. He obviously, like I've said before in many of my videos, he does want to go and play for Real Madrid eventually. I just don't think he's in any rush at the moment. I think whenever Hazard does want to go to Real Madrid, I think the option will be open to him, providing he doesn't sign, you know, in the next 6-7 years' time. But I do think we can hold on to Hazard for the next few years, which would be fantastic. He did go on to say that he didn't want, you know, his relationship with Chelsea to be, you know, torn, and he obviously thinks Chelsea Football Club is a fantastic football club. He's by no means bashing us in any way, shape or form. He's obviously happy here, he's scoring goals. You know, it's not a case of where he's falling out with somebody behind the scenes, and under Maurizio Sarri, you can't say that he isn't a happy football player. You know, and like I said before, he said that he's, you know, he's happy to stay, he's happy to go. It depends on when. So this is why I really want Chelsea FC to, you know, get their act in gear, which I'm sure they will do, and put pen to paper and get him a new deal, because I do think we can hold on to him for this foreseeable future. And we need him, you know, in a time where the likes of Liverpool and City are performing so well. They are a main competition. You know, back in the day, I think it was between us and United, and now, you know, City came into the mix, and Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp have suddenly come into the mix as well, with signings like Mo Salah and Firmino. So for me, we just need to, you know, get a move on and get it done. So I don't think Hazard, like I said, is in any rush to leave. The time will obviously come. I think he has a potential to be a Chelsea legend. I think he's already going to go down in history of one of our best signings. There's no doubt around that. But you know, our goal as fans, our goal as a football club, is to keep the best players at our football club. So I hope that Chelsea put this to bed very soon. Hazard's told us that he doesn't really want to go on talking about it all the time. He very rarely publicly speaks about anything. I think you know, he doesn't rise to any of the press's rumours or, you know, false accusations, or, you know, even if some of the things are true, he never really comes out and says anything. And this is the first time that we've sort of heard something from him, and I think he's handled it very well, and I think his words are extremely honest, extremely truthful. So you know, you can't ask for more than that from a player. So fingers crossed we do it. But comment below, let me know what you think of Eden Hazard so far this season. I highly doubt there's a single person that has anything negative to say about him. And hopefully the next video we do on Hazard, we'll be talking about the fact that he has signed a new contract with Chelsea FC.